Leo, welcome to your Sunday Shuffle. Like always, these are general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say, they may or may not resonate, so take it resonates, leave it does not. What's going on, please, for Leo? Show me Leo. What's going on, please, for Leo? Show me Leo. Show me Leo. What's going on, please, for Leo? Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune. Give a situation time, you'll know what to do with it eventually. Four of Pentacles we're holding on to, but also refraining from. So it's that tricky position of, I'm not ready to let this go, but I also don't know what to do with it. Okay. The Emperor, you know, standing in our power, understanding things from a certain point of view, from the seat of that power, trying to understand ourselves and make the most empowered decisions possible. The Wheel of Fortune, time's going to pass, and hopefully we'll see some resolution here. Don't know how intensive that Four of Pentacles is holding you, or you're holding on to it, or what it represents, so let's take a look. Show me that Four of Pentacles, please. Show me that Four of Pentacles, please, for Leo. Oh, excuse me. Show me. Show me that Four of Pentacles, please, for Leo. Show me that Four of Pentacles. All right. The Four of Cups, the Chariot. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, nobody likes that. You are having a rising energy here, and you need to. I agree. It's been over a long period of time with the Seven of Pentacles where you have a repeat pattern here. So the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles is one of the strongest holding patterns you can see in tarot and pretty much anywhere. And it's not a great combination. You are wanting to exit it a little bit more every day. You are rising more into exiting that pattern every day. And I want you to. You need to. We got to get you out of this. The more you hold on to this, the worse you feel. You get this. I know you do. Your Chariot's here. You don't want to stay like this, stuck and holding on to negative emotions, not knowing how to process them, shift them, change them, transform them, let them go, whatever. You're not into it. You don't want to be into it. And you've held on to it so long, it's like you don't know how to let it go. The Seven of Pentacles has been with you a long time. This low-level feeling of stuckness, yuckiness, and just holding on to negative emotions that are not serving you. Your Chariot, which is your heart, okay, but also the best intentions of your heart, really wants to get the hell out of here, okay? It's like you have a beautiful vehicle, okay? You have a beautiful, brand new, shiny vehicle that's sitting in an overcrowded, dirty, filthy parking lot. We don't want your car there. We want to get it out of there, okay? And by this, I mean your emotionality, okay? And it's a long-standing parking lot that is badly neglected. It's not going to shift or change. You know this. You know to expect this, and whatever it is you're holding on to. You know what to expect from the emotional reaction to it, which is not much, and it doesn't seem to do well for you at all. I want you to exit this. Your Chariot wants to get the heck out of there, and I hope you abide by that. And I'm sorry it's so vague. I can't pinpoint it. It could to do with how you're unhappy with your own particular 3D world or your financial world. You are showing me some coin. No, so I'm not so sure it's about that, though. It's about the feeling. A feeling that won't improve. It stagnates, and it's a closed circuit. So the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, that's a closed circuit, but twice. It just goes round and round like this. There are no improvements. It goes neither up nor down. It stays right here. Okay? And that's why I call it the jerk circle. There's nothing there to break up that pattern. It just keeps going like this without interruption. So we know it's not going to improve. You holding on to it or not. And you want to exit it. I don't know what it is, but if you feel comfortable sharing, and I've given you enough description there to understand if it applies to you or not, feel free to put it in the comments. But yeah, it's a stagnant jerk circle, honey. Let's get you the hell out of there. Show me the Emperor, please. Not feeling good about something, honey. It's like you're saying this has nowhere to go, it has nowhere to grow. I know this, and it doesn't make me feel good, but also, P.S., I don't know how to improve it or leave it alone. Well, let's figure it out. Show me the Emperor, please. Show me the Emperor. Show me the Emperor. I want to see which way you're leaning. I'm saying there's no growth. There's no happiness in this. And the more you realize it, the more, of course, it's going to make you unhappy, the longer we don't do anything with that knowledge. Let's see that Emperor, please. Show me that Emperor. The Hanged Man, Page of Swords, the Devil. See, that's... the Emperor saying, I have to insist on doing nothing at this time. And it might seem like it makes sense to you to not do anything at this time. It still needs more perspective. I'm going to push back on you. The Page of Swords, the Devil says otherwise. This is fear to have insight over a long-standing issue. Okay. So I know you want to be empowered. And I know you want to be strong and to handle this. But you're also saying you need more time. It's looking for me like you're playing for time. Because you're saying that there's no way this little guy can stand up to him. There's no way. He's not equipped to handle that at all. The King of Swords might be able to talk back to this guy. But he is like, okay, I'll just go along with whatever you say, I guess. Because he's too small. Page of Swords is a little guy. The smallest form of insight, that's why he's associated with spying, is because it's all he can handle is observation. Not just spying. That has the indication of an agenda attached to it. I just mean observation. And you're playing for time on this particular issue. Where's that coming from? For fear, for having to address it? It's long-standing. You've had plenty of time to look at it, to work with it or not work with it, to develop it, to get out of it, to get some sort of reaction out of it. Poke it, prod it, see if it will change, shift, or transform. You're saying I can't do any of those things, and that's coming from a place of fear. So that Emperor then isn't feeling so very empowered. Okay. I hope you use that Hanged Man time to get real perspective, because right now you're saying I can't handle the real perspective, Page of Swords, but I have the impression for myself. You're giving yourself the impression that you're really thinking about it when you're not. Not that I can see. He is not equipped to stand up to that guy. You're like, well, I'm thinking about how to change it, but not really. Let's see that Wheel of Fortune. Let's see that Wheel of Fortune, please. I'm not sure what it is you're afraid you'll lose, but what I really see is you showing me fear to make a decision, to really evaluate this properly, to really give it your full attention. It's kind of like saying, what does it say about me that I've held on to this or put up with this so long? It's kind of like you're saying, I don't want to see that, or I don't want to deal with that, because what does that say about me? You know. Let's see that Wheel of Fortune. Is it pride? Let's see that Wheel of Fortune, please. Let's see that Wheel of Fortune, please. The Knights of Wands, Death, Nine of Cups. That's better. I like that. Don't get me wrong. It's going to take a minute. The Wheel of Fortune, it spins how long it spins. For some people, it's a rapid dial. For most folks, they have to ease their way into that Wheel of Fortune. Things slowly shifting and turning. There is a strong recognition in you in future that for whatever this is, and you have not shown me what it is, something you're having a hard time coming to terms with is not fruitful and in fact crosses you energetically, physically, with strongly more so with your sense of self. On the outside, you want to present the Emperor that you're calm, cool, collected, and in control. On the inside, you don't want to deal with it at all. So you are showing me a face, okay, but not actual empowerment of up front in dealing with this, okay. And in the future, that's going to change. Whatever this is, there's a strong recognition that the energy you have for it is dead. And when you realize that, when you really embrace that, oh boy, don't you feel better. Feel better about you, first and foremost. I don't know what that is. I just know it makes you feel bad every day. And it won't change every day. And you allow it to stay there stagnant every day. But there are parts of you that are bigger and bolder than all this crap. But it would require you to turn around and face yourself and confront these fears about realistically what this is and what realistically you can do with it. Any sort of change. It doesn't have to be brilliant. It doesn't have to be bold. You don't have to be shooting off fireworks. It could be as simple as, I can admit to myself I don't have energy for this anymore. Which means I don't want to carry it around anymore. Cultivate it. It's not cultivating. It bears no fruit. Material-wise, financially, or emotionally. I don't have the energy to sustain this anymore. Time will prove it to you. And when you allow that truth to come through, oh boy, like I said, you're going to feel a lot better, a lot happier with yourself, first and foremost. I would take a Nine of Cups, a sense of wish fulfillment or self-fulfillment, then an Emperor who's in denial about what his power status is. You can deal with this, but you don't see it that way right now. But you will in time, okay? You can deal with it, honey. I promise you. You can. You can, and you're going to need to. You're not giving yourself nearly enough credit. For some of you, something became very apparent about this in the autumn time, or now. You might be feeling the crux of this now, okay? About stability, harmony, and flow. Many of you feel like you are separated from this. The sense of stability, harmony, and flow more so within you, okay? Yeah, no, this doesn't look stable at all. It just looks like a general sort of acceptance of unhappiness to a situation that is long-standing, stagnant. Okay? At the end of that particular cycle in time. All right. Anything else in here, please, for Leo? Anything else in here, please, for Leo? The scales right now, they are not correct on the sideways. They can't be balanced. We saw that over here with this particular oracle, the lack of stability and harmony, more so within you. If anything makes you doubt yourself this much, makes you feel like you're putting up a front of pride. I thought you said you were going to get to this, Leo. I said I would, and I'm gonna. And then 2 weeks pass and months pass and you're still up in arms about it, defensive, because you know people are looking at you to get something done, except that's all happening on the inside. You're looking at yourself over and over again to address this. And then you disempower yourself by saying, I can't handle it. I'll just think about it. When you're actually very capable of approaching this. How to deal with it. How to address it. We're talking about a sense of balance, stability, and harmony and flow within you. Okay. All right, the anchor, you are, there's a thing about stability and security here. So what I'm seeing here is anti-stability and security. For those of you, we're talking about your financial world. It's grossly dissatisfying and it's not growing. Be it financial or emotional. Some of you, it's one and the same. It's not forming the stability that you need. And it's like, Leo, what are we going to do about this? We ain't got to do nothing about it right now. Just give it more time. The more you say that, the more it makes you unhappy. Okay. And cat in reverse, jealousy, gossip. Oh, you don't want people talking crap about you. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. If that's the pride thing, if you're worried about the eyes upon you, about gossip, there is none. That's all perception of the self. Okay. So many people are concerned with, what are they saying about me? What do they think about me? Most people don't give a damn. Okay. Most people don't give a damn. That's why I say everything begins with self, because it's true. You answer to you. If you find the situation so dissatisfying, you address you. Not how you'll look in someone else's eyes. You. Okay? Never mind all that business. Never mind all that bullshit. Life's too short to be that concerned with what other people think about what we're supposed to be doing with our lives. Okay? It's the same way you feel about other people. Are you all up in their business, worried about their growth or their lack of growth? Are they being empowered or not? Because that's a waste of your time, energy, and effort. So if you wouldn't do that to someone else, why would you think other people are looking at you? Don't worry about it. You do what you need to do for you. That's it. All right. Did we do this? Okay. Q. D. Wait. Intuitive, the medallion of Pisces, but I'm saying it as the keyword intuitive, and then also friendly. Some of you are just in that kind of friendly energy where you don't want to rock the boat, or you're afraid people will think you're a bad person if you handle this. No, honey. You'll be a bad person to you if you don't handle this. You're the one who has to pay the bill at the end of the day if you're unhappy, not these other people who may or may not be in your life looking at you and you're thinking that they're judging you. No. Forget all that crap. Forget all that. They might think you're a bad person. No, honey, you always have to do what's in your best interest or you can't do well by other people. See how that works? If you don't do right by you, you can't do right by other situations, other people. How can you if you don't know what's right for you? Okay? That's all we're talking about here today. If you feel like sharing, please do, okay? I do hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.